Greetings, Zodiac Sign Aries, Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Welcome to your Akashic Records reading for 21 by Amma Lightworker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are new, welcome to you. Please remember to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. These, of course, are general readings. And for those of you who would like to have a personal reading with me, please visit the website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. And yes, of course, I have already done another reading, a whole new reading for you and for each sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested, the link for the Vimeo videos is posted down here below in the show more description box. Without further ado, let's now focus on this reading for you, Aries, Sun, Rising, and Moon. You have a lot to look forward to. For many of you, it feels like there's going to be a significant breakthrough. And I'm getting the sense of the end, particularly the end of the beginning of Moon, when you have to deal with not all surprises, big changes, but also a breakthrough. Many of you are going to be putting your financial affairs in order right now. If you need to talk to an accountant, a financial specialist, a financial advisor, you are going to be looking into your income. You're going to be looking into different sources of income that you have, personal ones, the family's income. You are going to be re-examining your affairs, and you are going to be re-evaluating a lot of your past choices in life. Many of you are going to be dealing with situations involving a will, a written will, a testament, matters of an inheritance, matters of the settlement of an estate, matters of a property, a piece of land, moving in, moving out, renovations, real estate. You have to deal either with the legal system or with the courts in some ways. Many of you are going to be applying to receive something. You'll be applying with a government official, a government department, for any benefits, government benefits that maybe you qualify for at this time. Some of you are going to be looking into housing, affordable housing. You'll be looking to renew, upgrade, renovate a piece of property. I'm getting the sense that for many of you, you are going to be looking into moving up. Okay, moving up. There is this general sense of well-being emotionally and financially. Now, I'm not saying that everything is well. Some of you are going to be feeling a little bit down the weather, maybe having some aches and pains. It could be seasonal related. For example, allergies are seasonal, tendency toward headaches or sinus infections and stuff like that. But with that being said, I'm also getting the sense that karma is granting you a lot of healing power. Anything that needs to heal in your body, anything that needs to be better with you emotionally, mentally. How do you spend your time? Where is it that you seem to put a lot more emphasis in terms of you spending your money, your time, your efforts, your energy? Okay, what are you hoping for? And yes, of course, there's a lot of important planetary movements happening, including a big lunar eclipse on 6, followed 2 weeks after that at the beginning mid with another solar eclipse. You have to deal with people whose opinions are clashing. Your ideas, your point of view, your perspective could clash with someone else's opinion. This is not a good energy for you to start fighting or to start a debate, because you are going to feel challenged a little bit by people who have a different opinion from yours. Your duties in the family at this time are going to be changing, and this could be in connection to children coming back home, so your duties in the family are changing. This could be in connection to children or grandchildren at this time. Maybe they're going to go to daycare or kindergarten, for the first time. So your duties in the family are shifting and changing. There's a lot of people um, in between your family and relatives that somehow are going to need you right now. They would like to hear from you. They would like to be around you. They would like to feel reconnected to you. You are going to have a lot of phone calls in some ways, maybe even using social media to reconnect with people. People want to hear your opinion, people want to get your advice, people just want to talk to you. Because again, it's that energy of reconnecting with you. You also have to communicate at this time with people, family members, or relatives that maybe live at a very long distance from you, or maybe even overseas. Some of you are going to be dealing with matters of shipment. It could be a personal parcel being delivered to you. There could be some miscommunication or some situations about that. If you deal with like larger orders being shipped, there's going to be a lot of activity about that. Phone calls, documentations, like something that will show up to be resolved. And I'm also getting the sense that from your view, you are going to be looking into trading. This could be trading industries. This could be you trading services with another person, you trading duties with another person, or even temporarily trading places with another person. And you also find yourself opening the doors to host an event, to host a gathering, family members coming over, and you are opening your doors to maybe throw a lunch or a dinner, to put something together. Some of you are going to be looking into maybe going away for a few days. You're going to feel rewarded, or you'll be feeling celebrated in some ways. There's a lot of traditions that are going to be developed now, and they are going to end up repeated over time, and that's how a tradition is born. So from your view, it's going to be, and of course when it happens the first time, you don't even know that it's going to turn out to be a tradition. So a lot of family traditions will be established now, family traits. There's going to be a lot of activity about you reconnecting with parents, grandparents, your ancestry line. Where is it that you come from? For some of you, there's going to be a necessity for you to figure out the family's medical history. And maybe that's why you need to get in touch with family or relatives, or doing some kind of a DNA analysis. And that could just be a personal research just for fun, just to figure out your ancestry. And this is also a powerful month of spiritual awakening. If you felt a little bit in the background, if you felt that your life wasn't so much enjoyable or so much fun, all of that is going to change now, because you are more ready to have fun. You are going to make the time and the effort to maybe put yourself out there, to go out, to celebrate yourself, to attend different events. So to put yourself out there. And I'm also getting a lot of images of Aries sun, rising, and moon, like playing basketball, playing volleyball, playing baseball, and getting, if you normally don't enjoy physical activity or sports, this time around you might. And for some of you, you are going to be looking into maybe creating like a mini pond in the place where you work. You'll be buying a small water feature. Okay, I'm getting the sense of some of you dealing with angels, angel tarot decks, buying an angel statue. You are going to be having a lot of vivid dreams where you're going to have the impressions that angels are coming to visit you. You have done a lot of work in terms of transforming. For some of you, the work that you have done, and maybe it took you a decade, okay, to completely transform your finances to a much higher level. For other ones, you could have been doing a lot of work, maybe you still are, in terms of you making your health better. And health, I don't just mean for the sake of the physical appearances. Many of you have worked into shifting and transforming your love life. So major events have been happening recently, at least in the recent 2 years for of you. Now it feels like you are going to go through another wave of change, okay, to get to the next higher level of these changes. You are going to have days when you're going to feel a little bit more tired than other days. So it's a month where you're going to have high and lows in energy. You're going to have this burst of energy some days, and you know you can do a lot more than usual. And other days, you need to listen to your body. If you need to slow down, take it easy, or sleep or recuperate from an illness of some sort. Some of you are going to be consulting with a doctor, a healthcare practitioner, a nurse, a dentist. You'll be consulting with someone else in the cosmetic surgery field to do something different with your physical appearance. For some of you, it's going to be about clinical tests, x-rays, blood work. It could be just the usual normal routines. And you are also going to receive some good news. Some of you could be anxiously waited for some news. Could be results for medical tests, could be the results of an examination, could be some news coming to you from a college or from a university in regards to a visa, in regards to travels, in regards to an immigration or a citizenship situation. So you are going to be getting some additional information. You need to understand whatever information you'll be dealing with. You'll be getting a weird email. You'll be getting like a notification, something being delivered to you in regular mail. So whatever information you are getting, take your time to fully comprehend that and try not to react right away. Because if you are looking at it very carefully, there could be, some good news in there, but maybe you don't interpret it as such right away. Try not to be distracted, particularly when you are driving, because I'm getting the sense that a lot of you could be distracted, particularly when you are driving. So if anybody else has to drive instead of you, maybe you should trade places and let the other person drive, because I'm getting the sense that you are going to feel much more relaxed, not having to feel in charge of all the time. There's going to be a renewal, okay? If you have a business, you are going to figure out new ways to renew this business. If you have a job opportunity showing up this way, you have during this time in your own, you have to carefully look at what the job entails, because there could be something there that maybe you don't fully understand about the requirements. If you are dealing with a contract of some kind, again, make sure that you understand, because maybe you think you understand, but maybe when things start to unfold, when the contract is signed and delivered, other things come up and you don't understand how that was already in the contract, but maybe you understood that differently. Some you are also going to be dealing with partnership situations where some partners are moving away or leaving, new partners are coming in. This could be partners in a company where you work. These could be friends with whom you have partnerships. Okay, old friends are leaving, new friends are coming in. If you are dealing with a partnership situation, for example, maybe you live with a roommate, maybe you are financially linked to another person, maybe you collaborate in terms of a business that you have with another person, so you are linked to that person. It feels like some of these collaborations are now coming to an end. Many of you are going to be looking into registering something under your name. For example, you'll be looking into trademarking. Okay, what do you need to trademark at this time? Did you invent anything that you had to register it as yours, as your creativity? You are going to be dealing with people that in some ways are going to be taking credit for your work, or you have a feeling that somebody is trying to lie, to deceive you, or they'll be trying to steal something from you. Therefore, you are going to be very alert. You are going to be alert about your intellectual property, anything that has to deal with the computer, passwords, files, emails. You are going to be a little bit more alert with your personal property. Some of you are going to be looking into closets, old pockets, clothes that maybe you haven't worn in such a long time, and you're going to find things in the pockets that you have forgotten that you have. Many of you are going to be doing a selection. You're going to be looking through clothes, bags, purses, shoes, and you're going to be putting them in piles. This goes here, this goes there. So some of you are going to be looking into roofing, what needs to be repaired in the ceiling or in the roof. You'll be looking into hiring someone for a service that you need. You need to hire somebody to fix the roof, an electrician, a mechanic, a lawyer, an attorney. You'll be looking into doctors right now. You'll be looking into someone who maybe is a spiritual teacher that is going to help you with this spiritual journey. You'll be getting a reading during this time. I mean, it's going to end up being a reading that is very much going to be on point, but you will not see this right away. So there is this sense that the environment where you live is shifting. The energy of it is shifting. Maybe your environment still looks the same, but how you feel about it is changing, and it's changing in a positive way. So it feels like there's a lot of karmic activity happening in your chart, in your individual life. You probably felt these karmic activities even last month, and this karma, okay, the rewarding part of karma is going to continue for the next months. So as I mentioned, you probably felt it last month, and it's going to continue in this month cycle. And for some of you, it's going to be even more than months, where, so to speak, karma is clearing the way, anything that no longer serves you, and you're going to feel this clearing of energies. Okay, if you are a little bit undecided, or maybe you are not very clear in your mind and you need to regain clarity, give yourself some time, because you may end up shifting your mind, shifting your thinking, shifting your perspective, changing your thinking. So you may want to make sure, and you have to allow yourself a lot of time, okay, to think things through. For some of you, they're showing me a key, and it could be that maybe you misplace your keys, okay? Or you are going to be getting new keys. So pay attention to anything around your keys. Pay attention also to whom you are confiding. Pay attention to what are you posting in an email, in a text, on social media, and make sure that you are using the proper words, because sometimes a word could change the whole meaning of it. If you are going through documentations, okay, make sure that you understand everything completely, because again, they are repeating again for you. One small word could change the whole meaning of what you think you are reading. I'm getting the sense that for some of you, you are going to be given the green light to go ahead and proceed with something. For some of you, it could be about documentations about traveling, getting a visa, immigration related matters. For other ones, it's going to be about a loan that is going to be approved, provided that you are somebody that you applied for a loan of some kind. Many of you are going to be looking into courses, classes, trainings. You'll be looking into furthering your education. You'll be looking into getting into a college, getting into a university, getting into a program. This could also be, metaphysical or spiritual kind of courses. There is some opportunities that is going to show up for you to learn something new. And whether you do that in traditional ways or in non-traditional ways, or you teaching yourself, that's a different story for everyone. But you are definitely learning how to do something new. So avoid putting too much pressure on your self. Let life unfold, because you are going to be dealing with situations over which you have no power of it whatsoever. And there is this sense that life can be great uh, again. So this there's events, karmic events that are going to change your life for a better, unfolding for you from this point on, continuing in the next 12 months. So you got to relax a little bit and free yourself from pressure. You seem to put a lot of pressure on yourself, particularly recently. I hope that this is making sense to you. Do leave me a comment down here below. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Email me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or visit the website, www.amalightworker.com. And of course, if you'd like to know more, please visit the Vimeo videos. Videos there are available for download and purchase. And if you are interested, the Vimeo link is posted down here below in the show more description box. Thank you again. Like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will reconnect with you in the next reading. Bye for now.